Good evening. I am the devil. That's Mr. Devil to you. Tonight is a special occasion in hell. I would like to introduce a new arrival, one Ralph J. Gleason, the late jazz and erstwhile rock critic, a man widely embraced as the champion of the offbeat, the hip, and the unorthodox. Through his literary status and his podium in print, it was believed he challenged the establishment and insisted on the freedom of expression as a basic right in society. He wrote for the San Francisco Chronicle and Rolling Stone magazine when it was as hip and scary as LSD. When Lenny Bruce, the premier satirical wit of his generation, was arrested for discussing the use and the nature of the English language and subsequently tried on an obscenity charge, it was Mr. Gleason who took the stand, ostensibly in Bruce's defense. When the judge asked Mr. Gleason what he thought the nature of Bruce's act was, Gleason testified that Lenny Bruce was attacking and destroying the fundamental pillars upon which society is built.
Kitties are vulgar. Bore. Because if the body is dirty, then the fault lies with the manufacturer. That means you gotta schlep God into court along with me.
The defendant is charged with violating Section 311.6 of the California Penal Code.
Please remember that Mr. Gleason was supposed to be on Lenny's side. And yet here he was telling a judge, clearly a symbol of the establishment, if there ever was one, that Lenny Bruce was out to destroy the very system that employed those in the honorable arena of justice. Lenny received time in jail and died shortly later from a heroin overdose. Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix followed that same path in 1971. Tonight it's Ralph Gleason's turn. He has just died and been sent to hell by the Heavenly Admittance Committee.
Well, if it ain't Ralph J. Gleason, erstwhile critic of rock, jazz, and all that's supposed to be him.
Lenny Bruce? Is this some kind of nightmare? You're dead, right?
Yeah, Ralph. And it is some kind of nightmare.
Oh.
The ultimate nightmare.
Oh.
The final nightmare, Ralph.
Oh, God.
What are you doing here? You were always such a straight arrow.
I don't understand. I think it must be Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix. You know, they weaseled their way on to the Heavenly Admittance Committee.
Yeah, well, you know, God and the devil now take their recommendation.
It's so unfair. I led such a good life. I never did anything wrong. I never got in any trouble. It's just so unfair.
Unfair? My jail sentence, was that fair? That was unfair. You know, what about, you know, the things you wrote about Janis, the things you wrote about Jimmy? Well, you know, they weren't fair. Now we know that you worked with the U.S. government to repudiate and to discredit people who you thought's work was unpatriotic. Was that all fair? Any of it fair?
Don't accuse me, please. I mean, I did my job, that's all. I certainly didn't deserve this. But Lenny, I mean, you seem okay. I don't get it. I mean, how do you get along down here?
Well, I nearly got eternal damnation.
Really?
Eternal damnation, but the devil likes my act, so he keeps me on full time. Look at this, huh? Not too shabby, huh? Right. You know, I work at the club full time now. I tell jokes while the audience burns. But, you know, it's really hard to get a laugh down here. You'll see. Unfortunately, when I'm off, I have to live with a family of Mormons, and lima beans and liver is all we eat. Never anything different. So, and it's really helped me, but it beats burning. Yeah. Which reminds me, it's almost showtime, Ralph, but why don't you have a drink? Here, have a drink.
Yeah,
this is
that's what I need.
Specialty.
Thanks. What is this stuff? It tastes like gasoline.
Yeah, wait till it catches on fire during the show, Ralph.
Really? Oh. Lenny, you gotta help me. What am I gonna do? I can't face it. I can't face burning in the audience for eternity while you tell jokes.
Oh no. Well, Ralph, talk to the devil. You know, you probably don't realize it, but he appreciates what you did, you know, back then. You know, all the stuff that you did to people for the government. You know, it was underhanded, it was sneaky, it caused some people a great deal of problems, some very good people. Yeah, you could review my shows, Ralph. You know, you probably could, but the devil expects very good reviews. He's a very discerning gentleman. You might have a problem, though, you know. In this environment, newspaper just doesn't quite make it. Yeah. But talk to the devil. He might have a position for you. But it's almost showtime. Come on, let's go.